Hi, good evening, class. So we are going to talk about the conclusion paragraph about the process essay. Now we have looked at introduction and we have looked at body paragraph, and now we're going to look at the conclusion paragraph, okay? So take out this resource. It is in Blackboard under week 7 of online learning. It looks like this. And I added to this document. So on about page 4, I should have put page numbers on here. I wrote conclusion paragraph. Okay. Now, as you know, it is the final paragraph of the essay. Okay. Now, what should a conclusion do? For every essay that you write, the conclusion should, okay, 1, give a good ending to your essay. Okay, so complete the ideas and thoughts you wrote about. Okay, so you should feel like the essay is finished. Okay, number 2, it should explain to the readers what they learned from your essay, or write what they should do as a result of your essay. Okay, so for example, our essay on how to help an older person that we did in class, what should we do? We should befriend older people, right? And help them. That's what they should do as a result, your audience. Okay, number 3, make a good final impression. Okay, this is kind of like just ending it nicely. Okay, so there are 2 things that a conclusion paragraph should have. Number 1, restatement of the thesis. Okay, the thesis statement should be in different words, and it's called a concluding sentence, and it summarizes the main ideas of the essay. This should be at the beginning of your conclusion paragraph, and it can start with in conclusion, okay? Also, your final thoughts and any suggestions or opinions you have regarding the topics addressed in the essay. Okay, so let's first look at concluding sentence. Okay, I'm going to try and do this on the screen here. Here is the essay, How to Help an Older Person, that I'm going to post. Now let me highlight this sentence here. That is our thesis statement. Okay, and it says, helping an older person is easy if you follow this advice. Okay, that is in the bottom of the introduction paragraph. Okay, let's scroll down, to the conclusion paragraph. Here we go. In conclusion, helping an older person is not very difficult if you follow these recommendations. Okay, I will highlight that. And you can see how these are saying the same idea, but they're a little different. Okay, you can compare these online. All right, so let's look at these these are example concluding sentences and thesis statements. So this thesis statement, to study English well, you need to follow these 3 steps. Concluding sentence. To conclude, you will be successful in your English studies if you do these steps. Okay, very similar, but different words. Okay, let's move on. All right, another example. The 3 most common modes of public transportation that people use in New York City are taxis, subways, and buses. This is the thesis. Right, and this is the concluding sentence. Okay. And then the concluding sentence, in summary, to travel in New York City, people need to know the 3 major types of public transport New Yorkers use. Okay, similar information, different words. Okay. Number 3, you can learn the English language by following these steps. Okay, that's our thesis statement. And then the concluding sentence, studying every day, finding a friend who speaks English, and watching TV in English are 3 ways that will help you improve your English language skills. Okay, so different but the same ideas. Okay, so hopefully you understand a concluding sentence. You have been writing them in your paragraphs, so it's not so difficult of a concept for you. Now, after your concluding sentence, what do you write? It's often difficult to figure that out. Okay, I call it a final statement. Okay, some closing ideas, basically. Okay, and this part can be difficult. Okay, in the introduction, the hook can be difficult. In the conclusion, this final statement can be challenging. Okay, so you want to make your conclusion interesting for the reader, just like the hook. And then here I have 4 different ideas for a final statement. So the essay title here is How to Improve Your English Language Skills. Okay, this is a process essay, if you can't notice. So the first thing I could do for my final statement is a prediction. Okay, we can predict what will happen if the person follows the steps. For example, if you study using the above techniques, you will improve your English skills in very little time. So I'm predicting this person will improve. These same methods could also bring you success in other subjects, and you will have excellent grades when you graduate. Okay, so this is a big prediction. What will happen if you follow my advice? Okay, this is the same essay title, How to Improve Your English Language Skills. You could end with a suggestion. Okay, this is a good idea. If the essay needs the reader to do something differently. Okay, so to accomplish these steps, you should plan how you can use this advice to help you your current language learning routine. Okay, so I am telling the reader that planning is important to improving your English language skills. It's a suggestion. Okay. Number 3, opinion, and this is my students' favorite, is to end with an opinion. Okay, so you can leave your reader with your personal opinion. Learning English will not only help you do well in academics, it will help you have better opportunities in life. That's my opinion. It's based on fact, but it's my opinion. For example, finding a good job will be easier. Okay, also you can end with a story. Sharing how the information in the essay changed your life for the better can be a good conclusion. So you're talking about your life, a story from your life. Okay, so for example, when I was learning English, I used to bring a small notebook wherever I went, and I would study while riding the bus or waiting in line. This really helped me improve my language skills. Okay, so any of these types of final statements would be good. And here on this page it says you may use one or more of the above ideas to help wrap up your concluding paragraph. Now I want to look at the one I just wrote. Okay, whoops, and I have to do my code again. All right, so the one I just wrote for our in-class essay, which is called How to Help an Older Person, starts like this. Okay, in conclusion, helping an older person is not very difficult if you follow these recommendations. That is my concluding sentence. Okay, and then I say, There are many old people who are lonely and need companionship and a purpose in life. Being their friend can really help. Okay, so being their friend. What does that sound like in our thing here? It sounds like a suggestion, right? I'm encouraging the reader to be their friend. Let's look at the next thing. Okay, I'm right here, right there. In addition, there's a lot you can learn from older people. They have lived longer, so they can give you a lot of wisdom and insight that is valuable. So this one, what would this one be? It could be an opinion. Okay, so my opinion is that old people have a lot of advice to give, right? Now my last statement here. Perhaps if I reached out to my older neighbor and practical kindness, she might not be so crabby. I could say mean too. I might change this a little bit. Now this statement is part of the story that I read in the introduction. So this is a story. Okay, so I actually, in my conclusion, used 3 ideas from this list. Okay, now we have some examples here that you can read through. Okay, so these examples I would definitely read through, and these are full concluding paragraphs. Okay, so read through these and consider the questions here. Okay, so that would be good for you to do. And I just want to point out that the first concluding example paragraph is kind of long. The second one is short. Okay, you see it's only like 4 lines, and this one's like twice as long. It is okay to have a short concluding paragraph. Okay, actually the concluding paragraph should be the shortest paragraph in your essay. All right, if you look at this essay here, okay, my example essay, let me go up. We have an introduction, which is a good size, but the body paragraph, the ideas are super duper long. So the body is long and the conclusion is the shortest. Okay. All right. Well, I hope this is helpful, and I'm excited to read your process essays. Really work hard on this. This is the last essay, and I need to decide about your grade because of this essay. So make sure you do it. All right. Take care. Have a good weekend. Bye.